If you're looking for one of the best, in my opinion, minimalist aramid fiber cases for your brand new Galaxy S26 Ultra, this is the case right here. It's made by Thinborne, and this year they've got quite a few different colors for you to choose from instead of just the black 600D aramid fiber. I think it looks really cool, and the reason why I think it's one of the best is because it's super light, very thin. It's got Magsafe built in, and it also comes with a tempered glass screen protector, which a lot of other aramid fiber cases do not come with. Now, they automatically get an A for presentation because it comes in this really nice carbon fiber looking lined wooden box. And then you have your case on the inside, again, along with the tempered glass screen protector. So your phone's going to be protected front and back. Now here's one of the new colors for this year. It is crimson, and I absolutely think it looks amazing. I also love the fact that you can see the magnets inside the aramid fiber case, and it's also aramid fiber through and through. This is not printed. It's not an inlay. This is a full aramid fiber case. We also do have a camera cover on the back. It is plastic, but it comes up above your camera lenses to give you some extra protection there too. We also do have the navy blue, new for this year, which again, I absolutely love. Looks so cool. And another really nice thing about the aramid fiber is it keeps down fingerprints, and it's also scratch resistant. And then here we have the classic aramid fiber black. That still looks really cool as well. So we're going to put our phone inside the case here, see how well it fits. Clips right into place. Feels just like you're holding the phone, but now you have some protection around the edges and on the back. That looks super sharp. So again, if you like the way that your phone feels without a case on it, but you want to add a little bit more protection, the Thinborne case is definitely the way to go. You can very easily access the buttons on the side because it's got this really nice cutout, so you're actually hitting the buttons on the side. There's no covers or anything like that. It's not slippery. It does have kind of like a smooth, that smooth aramid fiber feel. Feels really nice. You can see we do have coverage all the way around the case except for on the bottom. We've got the larger cutout here for access to your S Pen and your charging ports and everything like that. And on the back here, again, you've got that really nice looking aramid fiber. Feels so cool as well. Again, it's also scratch resistant. And we've got the camera covers right here too. You can see that they actually come up a little bit higher than your camera lenses too for some extra protection there. Really nice case. So if you want to take this out, it's pretty simple. The phone isn't just going to pop out of the case if you don't want it to. And there's a way that I found to take it out the best is you kind of hold it like this in your hand like a controller, and then you kind of push back on the corners. You can see that popped off there, and then the other side, and then you just kind of peel it off your phone just like that. So again, it's not going to just pop off your phone, but you can take it off not too hard. So let's put on the crimson one, see how that looks. That looks pretty cool with the purple. I just love the way that the crimson looks. Like the aramid fiber really stands out on the crimson. Then you got the contrasting color there too. That looks so sharp. Really nice. And as you saw before, these do have MagSafe built in, so we'll test out the charger. Clips onto the back, charges your phone immediately. And as far as the hold, it's got a pretty good hold on the back, so you don't have to worry about your phone just kind of falling off your MagSafe accessory. It's on there pretty good, and you can also rotate it 360 degrees. That is pretty nice. And it's amazing how strong the magnets are considering how thin this case is. I mean, look at it. Doesn't add any extra bulk to the phone either. That is so nice. Now let's put on the black here. Again, just kind of push off in these corners. And then you can kind of take the phone out of the case. That is always sharp, the classic black. It looks so nice. Really nice feeling, aramid fiber too. Just keeps the phone so thin. Now, if we look at the case from the side, you can see that there is a slight raised edge around the front of the phone, but when you put your tempered glass screen protector on there, it's pretty much going to be flush with the case. So your screen's going to be protected, and you have some protection around the sides and the back as well. So now that we've checked out the cases, let's install the tempered glass screen protector, and then we'll do a little durability test. So we don't get an installation guide for the tempered glass screen protector, so I'm just going to keep the case on to use it as an installation guide. Just make sure you clean off the screen thoroughly with the alcohol wipes that are included, and then we'll dry it off. So here we've got the screen protector. It doesn't look like there's any way to install it incorrectly, so you can kind of just pick whichever way you want to put it on your phone. And I'm just kind of eyeball this because I don't have anything else to put it on. So installation wasn't horrible, but it could have been a little better with some tools, but I don't think I did a bad job. There is also a slight gap all the way around the phone in case you want to use it with another case, and the edges are also rounded off as well. Feels nice and smooth, just like the glass that's on the phone. It does not have any anti-reflective properties, so you will lose the anti-reflectiveness of your phone screen with this tempered glass. And let's test out our fingerprint rejection. And it seems to do a pretty good job at keeping down fingerprints. And let's test out the fingerprint sensor. It seems to work fine. No problems there. And again. And again, so the fingerprint sensor seems to work fine. Let's test out our facial recognition. No problems there either. And our selfies. Selfies look nice and clear as well. Let's test out our S Pen. Nice and smooth, just like you were writing on the glass. There's barely any resistance, and it seems to be working perfectly fine. So no issues with our S Pen. And you can also see that the screen is crystal clear. Looks really nice. Touch working fine as well. No issues there. And then if you want to use your privacy mode, you can see that it works perfectly fine with the screen protector as well. So cool. And again, if we take a look at the side, you can see that there's really no more raised edge using the tempered glass screen protector, but again, your phone's protected on the front and the back now. So everything's looking good so far for the screen protector. Now let's test out the durability with a drop and a scratch test. All right, so for the drop test, we're going to be dropping a 2.4 ounce steel metal ball at a starting height of 4 feet. If the screen protector doesn't crack, we'll move it up foot by foot until it eventually does. And instead of hitting the same spot every single time, we're going to start off in the center with 4 feet and then move it to each one of the corners for each one of the other drops. So here we go at 4 feet. Nothing yet. Moving on to 5 feet. 5 feet. So this screen protector lasted up until a 5-foot drop, which really isn't bad considering you get a free tempered glass screen protector. Now let's move on to the scratch test. So regular tempered glass starts to scratch at a Mohs hardness number 6, so we're going to start off our test with a number 5. Then we'll move on to a number 6, and then a number 7. And if we take a closer look, you can see there are no scratches at the number 5. There are slight at a number 6 and deeper at a number 7. So scratch resistance is standard for tempered glass. So installation for the screen protector wasn't horrible. It could have been a little better with a guide, but I did okay for the manual installation. It seems to work great with the in-display fingerprint sensor and the S Pen. It also does seem to be case compatible. It lasted up until a 5-foot drop, and scratch resistance is standard for tempered glass. So you know that this is one of my favorite Aramid fiber minimalist cases, but I'm really curious to know what you guys think about this case. Do you guys like the way that it looks? Do you like the new colors? Have you seen other minimalist Aramid fiber cases out there that you would like better? Let me know in the comments below. And if you guys want to pick any of these cases up yourself, don't forget to use my discount code in the video description because it'll save you some money. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please let me know by hitting the like button and consider subscribing. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.